Hi, it's Bumble. Welcome back to my channel. I'm continuing with Date Everything. Gonna do this thing where I talk to the Sassy Chap mascot. We're gonna see how that goes. We'll just try it out. It's like 10 p.m. I kind of got distracted. My brother was sending me videos. They were like YouTube shorts of things that happen in like the One Piece manga side stories, because I'm not reading any of the manga, I'm just watching the anime, and it was cool. It's just crazy to me because there's like characters in the anime you never see again or whatever, and sometimes you forget about them, or at least I do, but like nope, everyone is relevant all the time. And it's kind of a oh wait, the most memorable word in Hype. Oh okay, it's just a joke about trivia on the screen.
Date Everything.
It's just crazy because like everything is connected and the characters aren't forgotten, and there's so many of them. But the side stories, some of the ones I was sent, were kind of cool. It was just a YouTube short of someone like showing pictures from it and describing the plots. Oh, that fact about ghosts was new, so that's why they're shown as white or transparent. I've always wondered about that. Like, why do things like that work a certain way? You can heat potatoes in a toaster, but I mean, aren't they mostly just big enough to fit bread in there? Oh, that was weird. Wait, what? We're staring at plants and then we spawned here. Alright, whatever. Wait. How do I get to this? Oh, I think it's the credits, if I remember correctly. Hope so. Otherwise, we're gonna have to sit through this for a while. Let's see here. Okay, good. That worked. I'm glad.
I had a feeling you'd be
I'm not trolling my fans. I like that the music's kind of funky. It feels like game show music. It just feels weird because this character is so stylized differently compared to everyone else. But I think that's so cool. You can just like, yeah, you can date the mascot.
Have I ever told you that you are my favorite player who has ever played?
I just hate the eye
game?
change though. That looks creepy.
You've treated those datables so dearly.
I tried my best.
But enough about you. Would you like to play our little developer dating game?
I mean, I'd rather just date this logo guy, but sure, why not? Oh, okay, cool. I can just report the bug thing. I want to get on that.
What? Tell me more of this. Dear me, what did they do to you? You got an ending? Well, that shouldn't cause any issues with blocking progress in any way.
I'm surprised this in-universe character didn't notice about that, because the whole marketing thing with the game is like, there's 100 characters, and when we were talking to Holly, she mentioned like, we have to go give the flyers to 98 other people, so then if the numbers add, that had to include the bug character. So like the datables know about that. So like this character is in the world, but the fact that the Sassy Chap guy doesn't know, unless maybe he thinks it's just the dresser character, or like, oh, all the code was removed or whatever.
That seems harmless so far, as long as it isn't an issue with branching dialogue. Maybe we can let this one slide. It's what we call a shippable bug, and it's perfectly fine and natural for game companies to do this.
Oh, I think I've heard about stuff like that. Or maybe I'm thinking of like Zelda games where I'll read through walkthroughs and people will be excited about certain bugs in the game that let them like speed run faster. And then sometimes that stuff is taken out in the remakes and then people get sad.
Thank you for reporting it. I suppose it will find a way to work itself out. I would advise against talking with it again.
Okay, I think that's a hint to talk to it again. Plus, I wasn't on my walkthrough, when I was on, like, an article page about that character, and it said you have to, like, go back and forth between talking to the chat, talking... Dang. Oh! We're gonna talk again... Oh, and it kicked me out anyway. So, let's see here. Well, we're gonna have to continue. Okay, well, we continue with the game. It feels weird to continue with the game normally, but since we're on the option of breaking the game and being meta, there's someone I'd like to talk to.
Are you thinking of leaving?
Oh wait, not the narrator.
It isn't anything to be ashamed of. It can be quite
I wanted textbox-chan and I couldn't remember, but I think I have to pretend to quit the game. But I do like that there's a pop-up of like, do you... Wait, did that count as something? That counted as something. So let's point out, sometimes I just don't mind wasting the hearts or whatever. Is it main menu? There we go.
Hey, hi!
I like how that works because that's the one time your heart ends up in front of the box. I like how she's in the screen where you have like the date decks. It's like you exist somewhere else for this.
Oh, so you've met 14 dateables? Oh!
This is great because I get to see little icons like this, and because of the way she reacts, you can hear what they sound like. I feel like it gives more context, makes it funnier. I just love that there's multiple characters that talk in emoticons.
The harem continues to grow!
I'm talking to everyone who's like can destroy their souls one by one. Reggie would love us with that. Make friends, not a harem. I mean, I'm not trying to make a harem, but I do want to date the characters, so...
Oh! Survey time!
Survey time.
How would you rate your text box user interface design?
Pretty good. I like it. I like that it's not static, like there's this yellow thing that moves around. Actually, that could just be hers. I don't remember if it normally looks like this now. And there's like these sparkles every once in a while. I mean, the hearts are always there. I like that they kind of flicker. I don't really like these little hearts though that are over here, because with them being the dark yellow and the white, I feel like they're hard to see against the main rectangle. I don't know, I keep thinking about it and I feel like I have to just analyze this now. Like there's things I didn't notice, or because I'm trying to read all the time. It does feel kind of weird. Like the name thing's in yellow, it's surrounding this bubble, and then it goes around this, probably to make sure it like pops out, and then the line gets smaller, kind of turns orange, and it disappears here. And it's distracting now, but normally I don't even notice it. I like these little hearts. I think they're cute, so it isn't just like a square, and nothing's like a perfect rectangle. It's like these kind of roundish square shapes. It feels very friendly. I like that it has this little like whatever it's called for like speech bubbles and stuff. I think that's cute. And I like the icons they have for the characters that represent what they are. Like hers is a speech bubble, or like with Daemon it was literally like an insect bug or whatever. Sometimes it's nice to look at that, and I remember it kind of like a nice little reminder of like, okay, what is the object actually supposed to be? And then the little heart thing that's not there now is your little like, okay, you gotta keep clicking or whatever is cool. But yeah, I like the little like pulsing details and things that pop up, so it's not static, but it's never like distracting unless I like stare at it for too long. needs to look cleaner. I think it's okay. Like, it does its job and stuff. Everything's like easy to read. Like, the name, I just noticed, if I look really close, does have like this very thin black outline, because sometimes white on yellow or like things against yellow can be like really hard to see. Like this font, I like that it feels very friendly. There isn't any serifs or anything. It's just always easy to read. Even when the words get like super duper tiny, I don't personally have trouble reading them.
Oh, thank you. Though I meant accessibility-wise. Perfect. Anyway, with all the new peeps you've been meeting, your listening and reading skills must be off the charts. So be honest with me. Are you the type of person to skip text and dialogue?
Oh, she's offended. Also, her pupils keep throwing me off because I'm sitting far away, and for a second I thought her eyes were yellow and the like white parts, which are actually kind of like gray, were the pupils, and I was like, oh, that looks kind of evil. But the pupils are yellow, which keeps throwing me off because I feel like they're hard to see. Skip. Oh, that feels me. I'll be honest.
Is that so? Because I get an alert every time you click next and you are button mashing like crazy. Love isn't a race, dude. Ugh. Well, whatever.
I'm not trying to
As long as
offend
my
her, I'm
texts
just
are
trying to be
still
honest.
useful to you. Oh, really? I'm glad to hear that. All right, your turn. To ask me a question, duh. It's not fair that I just ask you questions all the time, right?
Right.
So, ask away.
Aw, that's nice. It's kind of part of the reason I really liked Skylar, even though I feel like we didn't really get to know about her as a character. She was just kind of a service. You know, we got to ask all this lore stuff, and that's the thing that drives me crazy with stuff like this, where it's like, you have like magic talking furniture, and it's like a wholesome kind of, or it's like lighthearted or humorous, and I always think of like the deeper questions about how like the characters work or whatever.
Oh, that's easy.
Is it people that skip text?
The way my parser works is dependent on the name of each character followed by 2 colons.
Parser?
If there's a typo anywhere, I won't be able to connect to all the great art and things get all messed up.
Is that true? Actually, I don't think I have noticed any typos, which is pretty nice. Or unless it doesn't, she doesn't mean like in the dialogue itself, maybe it's something within the game.
Like this.
Oh. Oh, because it disappeared from here, there's no icon. Oh, where's the colon? They forgot to record my voiceover line.
We're going to move on from that conversation. Chatting time is over. Come back after you've awakened 41 datables.
Well, I'm lucky with this character, because then we've already met almost if she ever says 100 though, I'm gonna be so mad, because I can't get an ending.
Oh, well then come back later. Give me a chance to take a breather. I'm not used to actually speaking from the heart, and not through the others.
Oh, yeah, because she talks through them with their dialogue. That's gotta be crazy for her.
TTYL!
Oh, she's so cute. I love that there's so many, like, this game and its humor and being kind of like a parody of dating sims. It's so self-aware, but to the point where they have characters that in universe are also self-aware. We could date the glitch character that's cut content. We can talk to the text box. We can talk to the narrator. We can date the devs. We can do whatever. It's cool. Yeah, I probably should have flattered her. We'll see how it gets. I don't have to realize everyone. I don't really care about realizing textbox-chan. So sometimes it is kind of fun for me of like, I'll just go with what I want to pick. I wonder if every option is like a character or whatever. Ooh, specs are going good. Our sass feels so low, and the poise. My charm is so high now. But I know it's all from the characters and stuff. Do we have anything else in this? No. There's nothing. It is silent. We won't hear from Sam for a long time. Okay, I gotta check.
Almost bedtime. Let's get a little more screen time.
Wait, are you kidding? I just needed to talk to her at another time rather than the other dial. I feel like there wasn't a hint with that. It's just like, okay, see you later. Bye, I don't have any gossip right now.
Ooh, I can't wait to tell you what's been happening.
Unless it's just that one line, I don't know.
Fresh tea coming in hot.
So I feel like that's gonna be rude. I don't think that's gonna do anything.
Wow. Sigh.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I do feel like it is something that's probably glitched with the game. It's driving me nuts. Because I know there's characters that have looped dialogue. I feel like everyone else has worked fine. That's why I couldn't tell, like, am I doing something wrong? But I guess it's nice if I'm trying to skip time. Like, oh, I can just, you know, there's certain characters where there's like no dialogue and then I'm good. I want to keep talking to everybody. Going on this like self-aware characters route for this one, rather than focusing on anyone else. It's fun. All right.
I am named Daemon of Demon 190.
Audio name.
You want to hear more? Run through the content. I could, you know, run forever. Just do something like this.
I could honestly just have the whole game be like this. Where you just keep talking this character about like depressing topics the whole game. And I like how through the bubbles and stuff, it's supposed to be directly communicating in the player character just kind of stops existing for a bit. It kind of reminds me of like interacting with Monica from Doki Doki, but from that one section of the game where she breaks the game and you chat with her. Because it's a similar vibe where like, of course the game isn't broken, it's all just supposed to be like that, but like in the story it's like, oh, it's this character that's breaking the game and controlling you and whatever, but it's like, it's super fun. Well, I mean, in Doki Doki it is kind of a little sad, but it's like everyone is dead and whatever, and I felt like a lot of Monica's dialogue was kind of depressing anyway, like she didn't care about things and just personality wise seemed a little different, but this is cool because it's like, okay, it's supposed to be like fun. And is this just gonna go for a bit? Yep, I got it. Gonna let me go. Okay. Unless this is like the dishy thing, which that pissed me off, where it just takes forever. Do I have to leave or exit the game? It just it's not giving me the option to do anything else. Maybe this was a mistake. I don't know. I did check the walkthrough, by the way, and the page for this character didn't have, like, any of this specific stuff. It was like, okay, if you talk to them again and you can... Oh wait, no, it wasn't in the walkthrough. It was just, okay, this is how you get an ending, and that was it. And then I had to go somewhere else, and it was like, oh, you can talk to this character again and eventually get them to move out of the house or something. Oh my gosh, how long does this actually go on for? I actually have the game on mute too. I'm assuming it's just the laugh noise. I just know that the sprite keeps changing. I don't know if I'm supposed to... Because then if I exit the game, it won't save my progress. And then I'll have to do this again anyway. And it's not like there's like a quit or a load, like how most visual novels have like a quit, save, whatever down here, skip, and it's super useful, and this one just doesn't. Okay, good, we finally got through that. It was just enough to be like, is this gonna be a thing? Is this a bit? I'll go with a little bit.
Sorry. Did I annoy you?
No.
Damn.
I mean, it wasn't scared of like, oh, the game is breaking, but I thought like, do I need to quit the game? What do I do? That kind of way.
I like being annoying. It's the repetition that kills you. The mundanity. But I hope my point was made.
This is an interesting way to think about it because there's like horrible things. It's like with the nightmare character where the bugs are on your skin and whatever. I mean, those are scary things, but like reading them and whatever, it wasn't anything scary. But the idea of having like the repetition and whatever is kind of scary in its own way of like, it's more of like torture rather than fear.
That technically, I can be infinite. If I want. Will you think about me when you're gone? How mundane I was. That's kind. If I could think, I would think about you.
Well, we're probably your only friends, or I guess we're becoming friends, I don't know.
I tried.
You tried to think?
I think I would. But my thinking is done. Now it's just thoughts on a page. In a file. In a zipped up bag bundled with 1,000 other assets. It
is kind of a little creepy in a sense of hearing a character that's self-aware that knows they're like a file in a game somewhere, like being able to describe your own morality and stuff. Honestly, this is one of the more creepier routes in the game, and it didn't hit me until we got to any of this stuff because I thought like, okay, this is just a joke character, whatever. But this has ironically kind of creeped me out in a sense, or more of like a existential thoughts kind of way than like anything else in this game so far. Not like it's not scary or anything, it's whatever. It's just in a way where it's like it's kind of cool and it makes me think, but I'm also just kind of like, I don't want to think about this too hard. I don't regret not using the content warning skip thing or whatever. This is really cool. I'm just kind of like, huh. Should be a different option to pick.
The thought is fattening. The finity of it all. Well, now you've done it. I feel a shift.
A shift?
That's it. That's my content.
For today.
Audio name Daemon Bug Daemon 226. Hold on.
Oh, that was all of it for just that one part.
Return for endings and elsewise.
Elsewise. I thought that was misspelled for a second, but no. That was gonna say elsewhere. So we keep coming back.
So did I. My sweet lover. My sweet lover. My sweet lover.
Damn, that goes too fast. I can't tell how far away we're warped from. I think it's not like, okay, I need to like go to the front of the house. This is throwing me out, or like a different, like zoom in this window. I don't think it's those houses across the street. That would be really funny though. Like imagine our neighbors, we go to visit the neighbor's house and finally go outside and it's just a brick nothing. I think it's the one, whatever is next, but I don't know. I can't see enough of this neighbor. I gotta like look through the windows and shit eventually. Cause then it's sunny over here, like there's light. What was that? That still always throws me off of like I hear, like I can tell from the voices most of the time, like, oh, I bumped into Jeremy. But, this windowsill's cool. I want to climb on it. It's like cloudy. And there's the cars every once in a while. And then the trees. Like, how far does it even go? Like, part of the reason I want to get to go out of bounds and go visit this character is I want to go explore out there. But I always think that's cool, where there's just enough things to like, you're like, okay, you're in a neighborhood, there's a car, but you know, there's nothing past that. It's like I watch those videos every once in a while where it's like, oh, we're going to go out of bounds in this game or whatever. Alright, let's go talk to the chap again.
I had a feeling you'd be back. Have I ever told you that you've got enough about you? Would you like to play our little developer dating game?
Oh, I thought there was gonna be more. Maybe I should. I wish I could look up like how long does it take. I don't know why I'm so like bothered by it almost of like I don't really want to, but I'm gonna need this character's spec points. Or I could just not.
Well, so am I.
I just have to keep checking for the Daemon thing. I don't know. I think because like the characters in the universe are like fun. I don't care about the I mean, I care about the actual devs, of course, of like the ones that made the game. They're cool, the game is fun, but in like an in-universe sense, I don't really care. Alright, let's talk to textbox-chan. You saw you're supposed to pronounce the dots.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just doing some of my acting practice. UI is more than just the text. It's the little transitions and animations too.
That's right. Maybe that's why I like this character so much, because I had to like study that with graphic design with some of my classes, so I like know what she's talking. Because otherwise I'd just be like, oh, okay, this is cool. I don't want to bum her out, but I do.
Oh, great.
Oh, okay, thought she was gonna be offended or whatever.
I love the little animations, and they help the others here show their emotions in a more reactive way than what might be conveyed through art alone. And practicing can be fun.
That is so cute. I love the little hearts. And she does have the little heart for the thing.
I would love to. Let's go. Okay. Lights up and action. Joy.
I like the sparkles.
Sadness. Anger.
Oh, there's not like a effect in the back for anger. I've never noticed that.
Right. Disappointment.
I recognize that one too often.
Love.
Love's kind of a weird one where sometimes it's like directed towards the player and then sometimes it's directed towards other stuff and it gets me confused because I associate the hearts and the sound effect too much with like the romance routes, but they'll be talking about like I'm making it up like pizza or whatever and I'm like, this doesn't have to do with the player character.
Big love.
Oh. I didn't know that one had a name. I mean, I recognized the harp sound or whatever, but I didn't differentiate that and the smaller love. So I guess maybe that's the one, since it has the blushing too, is like romantic?
Violence. And scene. What do you think?
That was cool.
I'm so happy you liked it. I don't show this to everyone, but I want a UI me for my versatility.
Oh, that's cool, because it's like a little Oscar. Can't tell what she's holding. Those things are ring. I mean, yeah, the real ones probably are.
So, you've been meeting more dateables, huh? How's that going? Anyone catch your eye?
I love that little like. Wait, what happened with this question mark? There's like the 3 little dots up there. Oh, that feels weird seeing the money face there. I still can't figure out what these are supposed to be. I thought it was like tables and a chair, but... Oh, is it supposed to be a wall? Like being kind of sneaky? I don't know. I mean, I don't feel that way of like everyone is hot towards all the characters, just some of them.
Well, hey, since you've been doing a great job of being curious, I'd love to let you know that you're doing a great job!
Yay! That sounds like we're doing good on this route then?
Being inquisitive, asking questions, listening, these are my favorite things! Keep up the good work!
Skip. No! It's giving me flashbacks to the skip ending from the Stanley Parable. Every time I see that
Of
skip
course.
button.
Remember, I'm always on your side.
Except for when someone hates me or breaks up with me, but yeah.
Find me again after you've awakened 60 dateables.
60.
Oh, don't you know by now? Having the rest in between conversations helps the illusion of time passing, which makes it seem like our relationship is progressing. Isn't that a fun thing? Fine. Hi. Look at
Oh my
that.
gosh, wait, do you do
found
get to continue?
60 dateables.
Despite the visible uwu in her words, you can tell that textbox-chan's heart is simply not in it today.
This one's cute.
I'm fine, really. You've been doing a lot of running around the house dating, huh? You're really flying through those text screens.
My wrist does get a bit tired, actually, yeah.
It's impressive, honestly. And so much text to transcribe.
I mean, honestly, I don't read all of it. It is a lot of words. This game is like the most actual reading I've done in a while. Like, I don't really read books that much, if I'm honest. I do have some manga I have been reading. I need to get back to the Twilight Princess one. Or I'll read articles on things online, or I've been reading like so many things on Reddit. I've even been reading fanfiction for this game. But I mean, to sit here, that's a cool thing with visual novels, because like, yeah, you are basically reading a book and it's interactive. There's probably enough dialogue in this game or text on the screen that it probably is enough for a book. It's a lot to look at.
I was just thinking, you know.
But having the voice lines really helps. I'm so used to the like dating sims I play not having them, or like only for specific lines or whatever. That's why this game is so cool, in that every single freaking line is voiced, and it's really nice where if I'm not really reading stuff, like sometimes I have to reread things to get them, like to understand, you know, what I'm reading, but since you can hear it at the same time unless I like mute my speaker or whatever, it's nice because that's just easier for me to like comprehend in real time, and I don't have to spend as much time staring at the screen. Sometimes I do occasionally, like if you see me sometimes not say anything, take a little too long of not changing to the next text box or whatever, it's probably because I'm rereading something to make sure I get it.
It's very hard work following you around and transcribing all those different conversations.
I wonder, since she's also like a person in a sense too, I'm imagining it like she just follows us literally everywhere and like literally transcribes it in a notebook in real time.
And it's my job. I do it happily.
Which is kind of cool.
But you know, it would mean a lot to know I was doing my job properly.
She looks at you hopefully, her yellow eyes shining.
Really? Oh, I'm so glad you think so. You know, it's funny I ended up in this line of work. I was always really interested in reading and communication. I was just so in love with the power of the written word bringing people together. And UI really lets me do that, but everyone is always so concerned with, does it look cool? Legibility is the most important thing. But no, all you ever hear people say is that UI is so stylish, or that UI is ugly as sin.
Aww. But I mean, that's also right. Yeah, I have those thoughts a lot too. Like, I'm always judging stuff now. I think the thing I think of the most is, like I mentioned about the yellow-white thing, because that got drilled into me with so many of my classes, of, like, can you make sure, like, the accessibility stuff she mentioned, of, like, oh, are people able to see, like, if you have two different colors, you know, they're not too similar or whatever. Like, there's this thing on Figma, because I used to have to work in Figma a lot for projects and things, where it has this, like, accessibility checker, where if you're trying to pick colors, it'll tell you how good the accessibility for it is, which was cool, because sometimes even staring at it, I think something's fine, you know, like, I mean, I have, like, good vision and stuff, but then you also have to remember, like, what if there's people who are, like, colorblind or something, and it's, you know, obviously gonna be harder for them, so you have to think of from, like, a designing point of, like, oh, does this work for everyone? Sorry, I know I'm, like, babbling about this stuff, but with the things she's saying, it's all just, like, really familiar for me, making me think about stuff. So I really appreciate this character. She's not, like, my favorite or anything, but because of past experiences, it just kind of hits more with the stuff she's talking about, which is cool.
It is, right? When I was a young and shiny-eyed UI, I used to have dreams of being the one to change that. But you grow up and you realize some things are bigger than you. I might not be able to beat most people's opinions on UI, but I can be the best darn UI I can be. So look, there's still a bunch more datables left for you to find.
I didn't mean to skip, and here she was just complaining about me skipping, the little emoticon. She was gonna read it out. That's the best way I can, like, word that, and it almost sounded like it was gonna be yippee, and I wanted to hear that. No.
Why don't you come back once you found 80? I'm gonna do the best work I can until then. Huh.
Like, I want to pronounce that as huh, but it was funny.
See ya! Mwah.
Aw, that was cute. This is fun. Alright, I have to take a pause again, which is a little annoying. Before, I was playing, and throughout the entire day, sometimes I get distracted and I just kind of get lost in my own brain for a while. I end up pacing around, or I'll do something I've been drinking so much water while I've been zoned out. Finished like an entire bottle before I sat to play this again. So I keep having to go to the bathroom and having to pause. I mean, that's good. I normally am not super hydrated, which is bad, but yeah. Okay. And the only reason I mentioned so many times of like, oh, I'm pausing to do this thing, because I know in the recording it's not a pause for you guys, but then if I ever have to go back and edit things, it helps me remember, and it's not just like things are randomly pausing or shutting down, or if I get like interrupted or whatever, then you'll know like why something's interrupted or whatever. Okay. All right, I'm back. From babbling about the graphic design stuff and the stuff with textbox-chan, it was kind of making me think of some stuff while I took my little break. And sorry if I'm like talking too much about that sort of thing, or I get like so off topic with this game. And then I was sharing some of that like with one of my friends who's also a graphic designer, but I'm ready to play. We're good. Boop. Okay, so we finished with that. We talked to the sassy chat. Let's go talk to our bug friend. The lighting in here looks so weird sometimes. Like these like sun rays that pop up. Too bad we can't date stuff outside the house. I would love if there was like a backyard DLC. Or if I could imagine I could just put the thing, the little like heart or whatever on the sun rays, and then you like can date the sun. No, I wouldn't want to. I feel like that would get like too scary if you could like date the sun or whatever. Where am I going? What am I doing? I keep losing track of it. Oh, that startled the shit out of me for a second. That was loud. So we've already talked to the Hanks. Oh, I want to talk to Holly. That's right. Yeah, and the bug guy. Okay, the upstairs just keeps throwing me off now. But anyway. Oh. Yeah. That's how I can tell I've been playing too long all day, where I'm kind of just a little out of focus. It's also almost 11 p.m., but...
You can already tell Holly isn't here because of the pointed silence, but it's still a bit jarring to look around and not see her anywhere. Florence appears to be here in her stead.
Oh?
She looks at you like she's been expecting you.
I haven't gotten to talk to Florence in a while, which is a bummer, because I think she's kind of fun.
Well, hey there. What brings you around? She's not well.
Oh.
She does this thing every couple of months where she refuses to take a day off until her body catches up with her and she just shuts down.
Well, yeah, I can imagine she's probably burnt out as hell.
She's a busy bee. A silly busy bee. I'd say come see her, but she's asleep. She'll be fine, so she says. Always is. Poor thing.
Let's see which one of these. So I'm curious. Sometimes I get curious about multiple options, but I don't want to go through this game like I'm going through every single option ever.
Tell her to stop working so hard? I mean, good luck. No, what she needs is rest. Trust me, we've tried everything else. Almost everything. Everything worthwhile.
What she means is, we've tried everything easy. We haven't gotten her fired.
Do I have to get her fired? No, she'd probably kill me if I got her fired. She loves her job.
Yet.
Ever. That's what I said.
Drastic times.
Drastic measures.
We care about her. It's just painful to see her like this over a job that doesn't even pay that well.
It pays atrociously.
No.
Yes.
No.
Very different opinions there. But I get why Betty wants her fired, especially because her whole thing is like, you gotta rest.
An awkward silence falls over your assembled group. No one can quite look you in the eye.
We have... maybe... possibly... occasionally considered the thought.
Regularly. Increasingly so.
In jest. Mostly.
Aw, Florence is trying so hard to be positive with this.
But we won't.
Probably not.
Probably. Definitely. We'll figure something out.
A distant shout sends chills up your spine.
I'm awake!
Got to it.
Kopi and Betty scatter, leaving you and Florence alone to face Holly.
Oh, you came to see me!
Oh, you can tell something's wrong because she's smiling, but the bunny rabbit and the skeleton are so upset right now.
You're supposed to be resting, Holly!
Now I'm finally noticing the background music, because like every character has like a musical theme, but even when I have the volume high and I'm focusing on the dialogue or whatever, sometimes I don't notice it because it feels quieter than everything else, except for if I like pause. It sounds so cheery. It does feel very Christmassy more than, I mean, you probably got to pick one kind of musical direction for someone that has like a billion holiday things, but it's supposed to sound all happy. I think it's just the bells. It's in too much Christmas music, but it's like fun. It's bouncy.
You're supposed to be resting. Go to bed. You're not my mother. Besides, I picked up a shift. I'm fine. I'm out. Have fun.
Holly turns to you, her jaw dropping open to slur out an extended greeting. She doesn't quite seem her usual energetic self.
That's what's kind of hard with playing this game sometimes, where there's characters where as fictional characters or their personalities or designs or whatever, where I'm like, I like this character, but then I knew if it's for some of these, if they're like people I met in real life, a lot of them I probably wouldn't want to be around. I feel like being around someone like Holly would just really stress me out.
You came.
I did know. I mean, she does almost seem a little drunk, but it is like the sleep,
Yay! I'm great! Just had a power nap, picked up a shift, ready to rumble! Let's jingle those bells! And on that note...
how long does she stay asleep for?
Bruce? Where is that big, beautiful, fluffy bastard? Bruce! Bruce! Your bunny! Bruce! I brought milk and cookies. Oh, it's the other guy. With the beard. What's his name again? Florence says I'm grounded. She's not my mom. Grounded.
Holly collapses forward face first, completely knocked out. A pair of arms catch her at the last minute, stopping her from smashing her face on the floor.
I've got her.
Betty eases Holly to the ground, gently lying her down before slipping away.
I've got a shift. Just a dream. Merry Blissmas.
Damn. It's like almost scary to watch her work herself to exhaustion and then having to keep up that positivity of being in like work mode, because like I get it, I've worked at like retail positions and stuff, or I mean, not that you have to be like annoyingly cheerful, but you have to like, you know, sort of keep a smile on your face in a sense, not get mad at people and whatever. But then to have to be that bouncy constantly sounds like hell. That second one's mean. It just sounds kind of funny. I mean, it was a little bit, but kind of more sad than anything.
Sometimes you've just got to see it for yourself. Worse.
Oh, it was already
There
pretty
it is.
bad.
Poor Betty. Don't worry. There's no fluids or anything.
Oh shit, what did she do? Oh, did she like shit herself or something, or?
Just a whole lot of tinsel.
Oh.
I should go and help. She's usually like this for a couple days. I'm sure she appreciates you swinging by, but what she really needs is rest.
Maybe it was vomit. I'm hoping it was like vomit or something.
So, bye.
Damn, I need to finish this route where there's actually like 2 more conversations we gotta do with her where we get to help her out, and then some other stuff. I'm not really reading everything. The nice thing with this walkthrough is the things you have to pick, or character names or whatever, are all written in bold, so I just kind of have to like glance at that and then we're good. But I do want to finish her route and then I'm going to bed. It means we also have to talk to everyone else, but that's fine. I'm cool with that at this point. It is kind of nice when I skip different days and stuff. You know, we haven't talked to Florence in a while. Oh, is it not this room?
Well, well, if it isn't our third co-mayor running your head off as per usual.
Yep.
Wipe your feet and take a load off. I'll fix us some tea.
Oh, do we get to just actually hang out? I feel like whenever these two pop up in like anyone's route, I don't actually get to talk to them, which makes sense, you know. I mean, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I was worried they were gonna send me away.
You drink the lovely tea, not minding any spills that occur, and catch up with your lovers about the news of the day.
That was nice. Even if it's just small things and it happens every time or whatever. I think that's cool for the player character when you just need a break from running around and solving everyone's problems. You can just like go chill with the people you already have ending with. Unless they hate you, then it's over in like 5 seconds. What does keep throwing me off is I'm noticing certain things more as I'm going further in the game. Like the more characters I have endings with, the more random giggles and things I keep hearing, but it's only when I bump into stuff, which I'm not trying to do on purpose. Sometimes I just don't always walk in a straight line in this or whatever, or like you bump into something and that's kind of about it. But it's not with everything. I've finally figured out it seems to only be with the stuff that like physically interact, and it's not everyone either. It's kind of weird. I think 90% of the time it's with our chair.
Daemon, final love.
Oh, we didn't get warped anywhere.
You've already got your love. Is that not enough? I am that. The game is already out, and you're playing it, and got this far.
I wonder how long this will go for, because I will have to go to Sassy Chap now.
Just as long as I don't mess with anything that breaks it, right? What if I dragged in some unused collectibles?
Oh?
That won't break anything, will it?
If this was real, like if the game did have a sentient bug, which did try to break the game, this would be so less of anywhere I'd constantly be fighting like, please don't break the game. I've already put like 30 hours into this. And that does kind of make them seem more chaotic and scary in a way of like choosing to purposely break the game or whatever, because like the other characters aren't like sentient or mostly aware they're in a game or whatever, but like what if they were? That kind of be like messed up. Like, oh yeah, you can just like casually end the world you're in.
I hope not. Collectible hold Dino 1.
I wanted to see what the collectibles look like, so it's just like a little person. Kind of makes me think of the mannequins from Digital Circus.
Daemon holds his hand out. The sharp, clean image that hovers above it is a stark contrast to his own corrupted limb.
Yeah, that actually looks normal.
Look at this. A transform. This is used to print clothing on when you are a fancy pants clothing themed character. Could you imagine the sorts of incredible dialogue that would cause this collectible to pop up? This outfit looks incredible on you.
Oh, because it's one of your collectibles. I was like, who are we going to talk to about clothing? But it's the clothes in here. I'm slowly learning about this character's like actual route. That sounds cool. Like someone that helps us with fashion. I mean, besides the fact that we literally have a character that's just clothes, but I think that sounds fun.
Collectible release Dina 1. Collectible hold Dina 2.
And I like how we got to hear for like 5 seconds what Dina's supposed to sound like. Sorry, I was like talking over that. Oh, that kind of hurt a little bit. Bowling.
You weren't so good at that bowling time. Collectible release Dina 2.
What's the context of bowling? We've already had bowling in the game.
Collectible hold Dina 3.
Oh, it's not even bounce. Actually, no, it is kind of bouncing correctly. Because there's so many words on the screen, it kind of looks like it's going diagonally. It kind of reminds me of a flag. I think it's actually... No, wait, it's not even bouncing up and down, like straight up and down. It's this. This is slowly going into like creepypasta territory. Which is funny because I've been seeing like videos and games about that kind of... Like the educational ones where it's like... Oh, it's supposed to be wholesome, and then it's like, what if it's not? So I've had those in the brain lately. I think this is the point with the sun and the breaking stuff. The sun is so cute though, but the way that dialogue was said and the effects and the voice is a little creepy. Oh my god. I've never seen the boxes this big before. This is fun. I think every game should have something like this where you just have a character that turns the game into a creepypasta. But the thing is, I feel like there could be so many, like, making it even scarier in a sense of like the characters being sentient for that's like a whole can of worms of horror if you think about it, of like all the characters are sentient furniture. The sink is like a human person that got turned into a sink. You have a murdered person in your attic. And ironically, this is one of my favorite routes so far, even though it's just completely insane. It's so fun. Alright, the sun thing did startle me a little though. Like, I didn't jump or anything, but it was just like, whoa. Okay, textbox-chan. I feel like sometimes it just works of going for characters sometimes when I play with like a similar vibe, you know. I've talked about that before, of like having a character that breaks a game and then the other one that talks about UI, and I guess the third would be the mascot character. But
oh hey, if it isn't the big data. Look at ya. You've really been testing the limits of UI lately. I've been in overdrive just keeping up.
Yeah, the stuff in the previous conversation is wild.
Since you've been staring at my words for quite some time now, I wonder if you could tell me what you think of my font.
I already talked about the font, so...
So glad you do! I put a lot of work into finding just the right one, you know?
I wonder what the name of it is. I gotta Google that. Sometimes you can just Google, like, oh, the font used in this, and that's pretty nice. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I've had trouble when I have to find, like, similar fonts. But I like
Font
this one.
selection is such a huge part of communication, and it's wild how many players overlook that. As with a lot of things with UI, most people don't even bother noticing the font when it's good. But when it's hideous, boy oh boy will people complain about it then.
Why do I feel like we're gonna get a Comic Sans jump scare or something?
And nobody says, hey textbox-chan, love that font. I can tell you really thought long and hard about what would look best and be most accessible. There's a few different things to consider, really. You should be looking at things like font size, how distinct letters are from each other, whether or not there are unnecessary decorative elements. It doesn't mean you can't make your font look nice, of course, but sometimes people use completely silly or overly ornamental fonts when they don't have to. And it really just excludes a whole group of people from whatever it is you're trying to get across. Even the color you're using can make it harder for some people to read the text. I could go on about this all day, honestly.
Don't worry, me too. But I'm not going to because I'm tired.
The point is, there is so much information that goes into UI, and gosh darn it, I am trying! Oh, it's so nice to hear you say that. You know, I gotta say, it's so nice being able to talk to someone else about this other than Lauren.
Who's Lauren? Unless I'm getting lore about the devs now, I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Lauren. My pal Lauren Ipsum. No, I mean Lauren Ipsum. Wait, what am I saying? I should just introduce you guys.
It's time for gibberish. Here we go.
Hey, Lauren! Come over here for a minute.
A strange little creature appears from the ether somewhere, settling just above textbox-chan's
Oh my gosh.
hand.
I don't know why I was expecting human, but this is funny. Hold on, I gotta just look at this design for a second. Oh, and it does say Lauren. This is too decorative. Damn, what the hell is going on with this L? Lorem ipsum, if you don't know, it's just basically like placeholder text. Like when you go into like Illustrator or InDesign or those kind of programs and you like, before you even type anything in, you make a text box and it'll like pop up, and it's like a kind of a way to see like, ooh, to check how like fonts look and stuff, and like how much information is going to fill your text box. This looks so goofy though. Why is it a giant scroll? What is this? Is it like a weird line? My computer has like the screen is kind of dirty. There's like little gray circles. I don't know why I'm moving my mouse over that. You can't see them. So I can't tell if this is part of the character or not. This is funny where this is just, yeah, it's unreadable. Why does the face look like this? What's with these little hands? They look so goofy.
Lorem ipsum dolorosit amet consectetur ad episcin elect. Donat vera magna utquam varius palintesque clubinar nisi consectetur.
I actually recognized everything before that first comma and the rest, because it's not like, or at least from what I've noticed, the same text every time, and it is basically like a bunch of gibberish, but it always starts with lorem ipsum. I feel bad for the VA that had to read that, so like how do you pronounce all that?
Quisque Agostini Ligula?
Okay.
Isn't she just the coolest?
Yes, but also no.
She's not really into all that. Lauren and I just really kind of communicate with our hearts, you know? She always knows just what I mean. And I know what she means too. Her job is to display text, so people can make sure their layouts and fonts and all that good stuff look right.
She's super helpful. I just never try to read her because there's not really a point.
None of the things she says make any actual sense, but nobody tests layout and design quite like she does. I'm so proud to call her my BFF. High five!
Aw, that's cute. I want to look up what some of these emoticons are. That's so mean. I could never do a hate route of this game, of getting everyone a hate ending. Some of these options are so mean, and I can't. Some of these characters are so nice. Don't want to bully them.
Of course not. Lauren and I are good friends, and that's all. Besides, should you be jealous? Is there something you need to tell me? Hmm? Oh, no, don't answer that. I won't be able to look at you without blushing. And I got a job to do. Woo.
It's the second time today a character said uwu in this game.
Anyway, you can go ahead and go, Lauren. I'll be right behind you. It's been nice, but I've got to get back to work. Always so much to do when it comes to UI, after all. I think we're really getting to know each other.
Oh?
You can come by anytime. I, might be ready to take our relationship to the next level.
Hell yeah, I'm dating textbox-chan.
That's the spirit. See you later. Bye.
Cool. So we're almost done with that. Guess we have to go to I don't know when we're supposed to actually go see Sassy Chap. I just keep testing this out.
I had a feeling. Would you like to play our little developer dating game? Again. Has anything changed?
Hold on. I want to look at the... Oh wait, I don't have the walks. I'm on the Holly. I have the page open for Holly, and that is the only reason I have my phone open. Because it doesn't tell me how long this... It literally just says, like, speaking to Daemon and going back and forth between them and Sassy Chap. And then says, oh yeah, eventually, and then more stuff continues. Doesn't say how long, so this just kind of goes on for a while, I guess. Yeah, in a creepy way.
I knew there would be consequences. Those things are delicately balanced. The dresser, was cut content. The developers felt there were too many overlapping characters who were all about fashion and grooming, and so Dina the dresser was removed from the game.
Like, at first I thought, oh, is this related to, like, how there's multiple table characters in this game, but specifically fashion and grooming. But someone we could have specifically talked about clothes to sounds kind of fun, actually. Because, like, we have objects that are also even more should be based on fashion. Like, you'd assume, oh, maybe your hangers or the character that's, like, literally laundry, but no. Actually, I don't know. I'm not sure about that because Dirt keeps talking about, like, the thing of, like, becoming a different person when taken out of Harper, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to be literal. Or it's, I don't know, I just think it's fun. I think about, like, Barry and the makeup stuff, but then there's also other things happening. think fashion grooming sounds cool. Or what if there was someone that was like a hairbrush or whatever?
She might have been, if they had given her a chance. But still, that 3D dresser model is right next to the bed.
I do find that interesting though, because there are like objects or just things in your house or whatever, and you can't click on everything, but they're there because I mean, I guess you don't need a dresser unless you have like an infinitely huge closet, but it's like, where are you gonna put your pants? Or things that you can't hang.
It's tragic, but I do have a game that I'm ostensibly responsible for. Let me see if I can dig anything up to help.
The sassy chap closes his eyes, thinking hard for a few moments.
Oh! Haha! What's this variable? It's called bug_patch. Must be here to patch the bug. Well, let me go ahead and set that from false to true. Take that, Daemon. I want that bug out of this house.
Literally.
No.
Aww. I mean, our character's not earning money, which I keep wondering about that, by the way, because we don't have a job, and then Freddie mentioned about, food. I do need to talk to him eventually. I was excited for that. I get distracted. This game isn't good for me because I have no attention span, and I'll say like, we're gonna talk to this character today, and then I don't. That's why the early game is really hard, because it's like everything, talk to everyone, and now it's like, okay, I'm done with the exercise room or whatever. I mean, I'm never done with anything, but you get what I mean. Alright. You know what, actually, I will go talk to our fridge. So, let's go.
Well, if it isn't the coolest kid this side of the polar ice caps.
Because I think I talked to him like once, and I genuinely just couldn't remember if I finished the route or not, but probably not.
What have you been up to? Whatever it is, I bet it is as awesome as you. Oh, you're making this Yeti blush. Blush or no, this Yeti does know how to love.
Oh. Guess I did finish it. Oh, yeah! It went to a love ending thing, but it was a fake out. That's why I couldn't remember. Okay, I want to go talk to the rat catcher because that was pretty funny. I want to continue with that route. Like, sometimes I just go and I'm usually like, okay, I should talk to characters that are, you know, I haven't talked to in a while or whatever, but at the same time I'm like secretly scared every time I start this game of like, what if my save file gets deleted? Because I keep seeing posts about that. I shouldn't laugh about it on Reddit, of not like constantly, and it's just been on the brain, and I'm like, I should just focus on talking to characters I want to like talk to the most, just in case anything happens. I mean, I've already put like so much time in this game in so little time. It's been 15 days, or maybe more actually, depending on that first file. I like this jazz. This is one of my favorite music themes.
I gotta tell you, I've been sitting here this whole time with this freaking cheese in my craw.
I'm sorry, I can't take. If I never started Aqua Team Hunger Force, this would still be funny to me, but it's just like more funny. I can't take any of his dialogue seriously, and that doesn't happen with most of the characters, because I actually like, this game is basically like a who's who in terms of voice actors, but I actually don't really recognize most of them, which is probably good because then I focus more on the characters. But for the ones I do, it's like I can't focus.
I ain't seen no rats, pal. That's what they said. Great! That's great! Dave, say, will you even hear yourself right now? You son of a... I'm this close. I swear.
No, I want to hear the cursing for once, please.
You must be new here, so I'm gonna cut you a break. You're lucky. You gotta understand. Snapping rats is what I do. And if I ain't got no rats, then what am I? Some kind of fool just laying in a crawl space for my own amusement?
Oh, stupid. That's why you're in the crawl space. I'm like, why are we leaving, like, two different characters down here and stuff are in the crawl space? Because I guess story counts. I don't know. This is a trapdoor thing, but yeah, you're gonna find rats in here. I mean, we should probably also have something like this in the kitchen too.
Do I look like a fool to you? Huh? Answer quick.
No.
It doesn't matter. If there's no rats, then what is there? The cheese's purpose is for the rats. Without rats, the cheese ain't got no purpose. I don't know. Unless you're like the Pied Piper with hose.
Damn, so I gotta get my house actually infested with rats to stop giving this character an existential crisis.
You can't get rats delivered like a frickin' pizza. Look, I know I weren't no angel when you brought me that cheese, but I do appreciate you helping me out. I think I just wanna be alone right now, okay? We're probably scaring the rats off with all this jib-jabbing.
But it's also gotta be hard if you have to, like, sit in the dark in a small confined place all the time. Like, what do you even do?
Nah, I'm used to the all-consuming cold of shadow. Now get the fuck out of here, you schmo!
This game's fun. Game that never ends. Or, I mean, I know eventually it'll end. It feels like it almost ends twice in a sense of, like, you get everyone's endings on their routes and eventually run out of dialogue, and it's like, that's it for that character. But then you can also realize them and make them human. I'm assuming that's going to be, like, another kind of ending, and then the game can end eventually when you leave the house. And I know you don't have to do all those things, but damn it, I'm gonna make the most out of this game, talking to everybody, even if I don't like them. But thankfully most of them I do like, so we're good in that department. Alright, am I out of hearts now? That always sounds like sneezing, it's so goofy. Oh, I forgot to talk to... I've been talking the same, like, 4 characters this entire time, so I keep getting thrown off, actually. Of like, did I talk to this person today? So we're going on Holly, and we're going on the characters that are, like, very meta, and the rat guy.
Florence is still here in Holly's place. She shakes her head when she sees you, confirming what you've already suspected.
Oh, you're back. She's still out of it. She went really hard this time. Whatever you're thinking of, we've already thought it.
Hold on, I'm checking the guy to pull up my phone. Give me a second. Okay, this is the point, by the way, where you can accidentally trigger a hate ending by saying you'll get her fired, but the other 2 options are apparently fine.
You're all ears. You can't just eat everything. Thanks. Good luck finding the time.
She said the thing of the game. I do like that there are multiple characters that are just like, what do you mean you're trying to date everyone? That's super unrealistic. I think Mac was the first one that brought that up.
She'll say she's got work.
She'll believe it, though.
We moved the dates because taxes.
I hate how much that might work.
I could talk to some folks.
Kinda weird taking her on a date without asking.
She's definitely expressed interest. She just doesn't have the time. So she says. We'll let folks know to give you some space. Give you the house to yourselves as much as possible.
That's nice. I always think about that whenever we go on dates with characters where, you know, it's supposed to be just the two of you, but there's like no privacy in this house ever.
But give her a night at least, or things still off with the fairies.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, hello! You came back. All right, question time. Let's call it a performance review. Tell me, what do you really think of me? No. Really? But you're not serious, are you? This whole time I've been helping you,
Oh
and all
shit,
you
was that
care
the
about
wrong
is how
thing?
hot I am.
Oh right, damn it, because she said the thing about UI of it looking cool. I thought that middle option, when it was the one of like, what do you think of me and hanging out with you, I thought that would lead to a friendship thing. I was not trying to piss her off.
I'm so done. Yeah. I know. I'm leaving. Good luck on your dumb quest. No matter what, I'm always on your side. Even if you don't feel that way. All I wanted.
Damn. That's not what I was trying to do. I get it. This is like the one time I realized in mid-conversation of like, oh yeah, I have to follow the things they tell me. Because that is what I screwed up with like 3 of the other routes, actually. I did not pay enough attention to what they actually wanted, and it's
I'm kind of worried you make it so that you can't read what I'm saying anymore. Glad you left that alone at least. Damn. Are you really bad at dating, or just happy to see me? Don't answer that. Just keep it up. Looking to learn a little more about soup. You ever hear people say, well, let me tell you, hate is a kind. In fact, the more hate you have in your life, the happier you'll look around you, kid. It's because, look, and the hey, baby, come back anytime you want to.
It's okay, reloading. I get it. I know. I figured out exactly what option I need. It's the fun thing. Which it was sort of fun. I don't know. I mean, I appreciated her dialogue and stuff in like a design sense, but that's kind of just the whole thing with her character. It's not like the others where it's like they have like problems and things. No, I mean, I get it that she wanted to make sure she was heard, but that's kind of it. That's the thing with some of the characters where if it's like super gimmicky or like a specific thing, like her thing is about being UI rather than being like, I don't know, a plant in my house or whatever.
Alright, question time. Let's call it a performance review.
Like she doesn't get to talk to the others or anything.
Tell me, what do you really think of me? Hanging out! I like it. I think we can be really good friends, you and I.
Oh, I get the pun. Well, let's see if I'm gonna get friend zoned or not.
I'm sorry, but we're do really better as friends, I think. Oh, I really think we're fabulous friends. I have to tell you, I've really been enjoying our chats. You really make me feel like I can be myself with you. So, from now on when we talk, I promise to be as authentic as I can! Woo! I'm gonna tell you just how I feel.
Good. I mean, I did like her whole thing, how she said, also, I can't believe I got friend zoned by the UI. That feels sad. Probably from choice. I was honest. I need to stop being honest with this game sometimes, but I can't help it with some characters. What was I going to say? Yeah, how she was saying she talks through others because she's the text box for everyone. But that's cool that she's like, I'm gonna be me. Like, good for you.
And I'm glad to be able to say it.
Like, I didn't desperately want to romance her or anything, and of course I'm happy with being friends with a lot of characters, and a lot of them, that's what I aim for if I'm not romantically interested. But then there's some where it's like, even if I'm not attracted to them, but I really like them as a character, where I almost want the romance route anyway, and it kind of does hurt getting friend zoned, because the only thing I can think of is just like, okay, what wrong option did I pick, you know?
I gotta get back to work, but I hope you'll come see me again soon. Bye!
But also, I don't think I would want to date her because we would just be talking about UI the whole time and not, like, there wasn't options to talk about anything else or ask other things. Like, we had the option to ask her about her fears and stuff, and I would have liked more things like that. Caught the charm. But we're friends with the text box now. It's 11:30. I've been staying awake a lot though. Sometimes I just wake up at like 4 and I think about this game.
Daemon, final love. You've already got your love. Is that not enough?
I want to see where that goes.
There is nothing more to talk about.
Aw, no. Ran out of quote-unquote content. Or I guess I should have said that as we quote-unquote ran out. Yeah. But not metal. Oh yeah! I forgot it makes them explode. I'm glad my parents would remind me of that, actually, because when I was younger, because I sometimes would forget. Not specifically for metal, but just of like, what things can go in. I think I just specifically forget, like, oh yeah, ceramics, like cups and stuff. I keep thinking it's gonna explode, even though it shouldn't, and I've taken ceramic classes where it's like, I know it'll be fine. Well, I mean, you have to make sure it's, like, in the kiln and stuff, and it'll survive and everything. You can't just put anything in a mic. Okay, let's continue.
You've already got your love. Is that not enough?
Why does it kind of hit hard if, like, you've already got your love? Is that not enough? Like, what else can I give you? But anyway.
Oh no, I am lost. Whatever will I do? I will truly be defeated now that bug patch equals true.
Was that supposed to be sarcasm? Because I can't tell. There's not really voice inflections too much.
I'm much more integrated than a Boolean can solve.
What? Okay.
I will stay here, thank you very much. And in return...
Oh, are you gonna fuck up the game? Or we get to learn more things? Because I actually liked the collectible thing, even until it got to the part about the sun, it became a creepypasta.
Give you another present.
Sweet.
Hopefully it doesn't take you too long to notice.
Oh. That is a little unsettling. I don't know if that's something that's gonna be like I have to talk to this character again, or I'm gonna wander around the house and something's gonna be like messed up. It's gonna be like a jump scare. Okay, now I have to kind of look through the house because we're already missing that part of the dresser, which feels so weird to watch. It throws me off because I have to remember, like, okay, the game isn't actually glitching, but now I want to walk through the house and see. I'm probably going to notice nothing. I bet it's going to be something really obvious. Like, we already don't have reflections in the mirrors. And mirrors kind of... Oh, they're like smudges. Some of the furniture is like kind of dirty. Sometimes I check that out. But I mean, they're all things in use. Got it. I gotta just investigate everything now. That looks fine. I bet it's something so small and insignificant I'm not gonna notice, like the color if something is wrong or whatever. No, I think that coaster stain is always there. There's like a line on that table. I'm like looking at everything but also not really. Oh, this Bodhi, I forgot about that. Wait. Nope, it always looked like that. I don't see anything weird. No. I'm not going down there. I don't know. Maybe it's like an effect or something. I never remember to turn the lights on. Instead of draining all the water, we're just gonna have the lights on forever so I can just see. Oh, wait. I should probably talk to the credits again. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna talk to Bodhi first, and then the credits. We can do the Holly thing. This isn't the right room. Wait. Okay, there. I'm forgetting where things are in rooms, which is a sign I need to stop within like the next half an hour or so, or else I'm just gonna completely zone out.
Vibe, baby! Hey man, I'm just vibing!
Sweet.
Hey, come on over here and test my vibe! It's so good. I've been researching, checking out the house, and generally vibing on all these new decades. Oh, you know, just vibing. Hey, am I using that right? I've been practicing a bunch of different uses.
Oh, that's why.
Okay, I dig that you have a record player. Old school. I've been listening to some of your new music too. I like it. Well, mostly.
I am curious about that. I want to know exactly what genres he's listening to, because there's so much music all the time.
Oh wow, there's so much stuff I like. Pop, punk, rap, R&B, rock, soul, even disco. But don't tell anybody.
I feel him on that last one though. I like disco too, but I feel weird telling people that.
As an 80s guy, I'm supposed to be pretty strongly opposed to disco. Which is dumb, because disco is so cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. From my era, I love Tommy Tree and Nikki Seven from Motley Crue Neck, Axl's Roses, Rick James, Richie Sambuca, Yngwie Malmsteen. Oh, and Phil Spector is like the best producer ever.
Actually, I didn't recognize some of those, and I'm like, damn, I have to Google what the names actually are.
What?
Wait, are they? Shit.
Oh yeah, they're wild men.
Oh, these are all people that have been canceled?
What? Like they're no. What does canceled mean? Well, wait. Do they have a chance to say sorry? So that's it then.
Damn.
All my favorite artists are canceled? Like they won't make any more music? But not like
That's gotta suck, actually. Like, if you could only listen to music from like a certain time. I was like, it's okay, it's gone now.
What about
there's not gonna be any more new.
Second chances? Redemption? Oh no. I do not want that.
And I'm not gonna Google that to find more context.
Yeah. Kinda hurts that a lot of my icons turned out to be bad people. It's confusing, you know? Sure. Well, sounds like the music industry had a lot of issues.
Oh.
But hey, at least my favorite actors,
I'm worried
authors,
about the next,
sports
like,
stars,
whoever's
and
gonna
comedians
start
are okay,
listing.
right? Mel Gibson, H.P. Hovercraft, Orange Juice Simpson,
Maybe one of them is gonna be
and
O.J.
Drill
Simpson.
Cosby. What now? I'm out.
Damn. This route's kind of hard to go to because I like him as a character. He has all this fun energy, but the whole thing is like, it's like the excitement of discovering new stuff, but every conversation he just ends up really disappointed or confused, and it's kind of hard to listen to. Oh, this feels so much easier to see with the lights on. Just don't have a light. We're just gonna turn the lights on and everything. So I'm not blind in this game the whole time. Like, I can actually see what's on the ground, but it also makes things weirdly shiny. A little ominous, a little spooky.
Don't bother me, I got rats to snap.
Okay, okay.
Creeps. Wish you wasn't a one-shot deal. I'd love to just find one that I could snap over and over again. Couldn't you imagine that?
I think that's just torture, but...
Gotta teach him.
Oh. Okay, I don't know when I'm supposed to come back for that. We will see. Why are we climbing this ladder so slowly? This keeps making me think of horror. It's like the closest to stuff in like horror games of like, gotta creep up, down, and hide. Can you imagine if, oh gosh, there he is. If this was a horror game though, and you had to, even if it didn't have anything to do with sentient furniture, or what if it did, and you had to like, you had to run around during the daytime, and then you just get to hide in this one house. I mean, there's probably stuff like that. It's probably not always fun or whatever. I don't know. There's just horror things that just easily pop up in my head with the concept of this game. I haven't noticed any weird glitchy stuff. I kept half expecting it when talking to Bodhi of like what's gonna happen. I keep something's gonna pop out, but I don't see anything. Everything looks the same, which is good. Because I'm gonna forget about that if I don't finish any of these like force wall breaking routes or whatever, and then it's not gonna end well for me.
Project Get Holly to take a damn break is a go.
She thinks it's just a standard rose drop shift.
Ooh.
We'll keep the house clean, so it's just you two.
Treat her right. We're doing it for her. Friends! Good luck. man. I wanted to say goodbye before my shift. They're all being so sneaky lately. Anyway, hi. Sorry I've been so out of it lately. Crazy flu.
Can the objects even get sick anyway? Like, I'm assuming they can get damaged and stuff. I mean, I know she's lying, but...
Same. Sick ain't fun for anyone. But now, it's back to the grind, baby. Another Venetian State gig, huh? Not that I'm complaining, but I got all these darn roses to hand out. A whole lot of love for a whole lot of folks. Holiday magic, baby! Aye, aye. We're headed to where sausage gets made.
It's so specific.
Kinda.
You and Holly make your way to the kitchen at a comfortable pace for once.
Abracad kitchen. Kopi. Ram.
Aww.
Kopi?
No copy, only silence.
But she's always in. I suppose. Kopi! Huh. Guess I'll just leave this one here. Gosh, there really are a lot of roses.
You take another casual stroll to the bedroom. Holly is right by your side, roses clutched in her arms.
Operation Sleeping Beauty. Go, go, go!
Betty Boopa! Have you seen Kopi?
Betty is reclined on the bed, eyes shut tight and snoring comically. For a bed, she's not great at faking sleep.
Betty? Betty? Poor thing. Always taking on everyone else's weight. Happy Venetian Day, Betty. Let's let her get some rest. Potty time.
I love how it's the same thing, but it's like, yay, and then the other one's just like, oh, cool.
Potty time.
Operation Runaway Rebel is a go.
Cringe.
Zip it.
Yes, Mommy.
As you enter the bathroom, Holly does her best to get her energy back up once again.
Rebby!
But there is no Rebby, only silence.
Seriously? I guess all that quacking must really get to them.
What is the job of a rubber duck, anyway? Like, what do they do? Are they just, like, things you have in your bathtub?
They'll never tell you, but they really love roses.
Aw.
Of course, but these ones aren't for me. Anyway, a rose for Rebby, and let's be on our way. Do you remember what's next?
Office. I think it's the office. Living room should be last.
Well, aren't you studious? Off to the office we go!
And so I said, who's Terry?
That's great, Jerry, but we really need you to be quiet.
And she was all, you know, Terry.
Okay, but...
And I didn't really know, but I...
Cobra! Eagle is approaching. I repeat, Eagle is approaching.
I'm so sorry, Jerry.
What? Oh!
Jerry!
What did they do to Jerry?
Somebody loves you.
The ruse has been holding up fairly well, but now that you've arrived at the office, Holly is beginning to look a little suspicious.
Okay, now this one is just creepy. Jerry's always got something to say or some knick-knack to show off. Usually both.
Thankfully, Holly shakes it off with a shrug.
Maybe he's on a date. Such a playboy. Good for him. One rose for Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that? Is he there? you, Dante.
Anything for Holly.
Holly bursts into the living room far ahead of you, shouting out as she goes,
Dante! Oh, he's out. Huh. He loves roses too. Darn. It's a little chilly without him around.
I like how these are both kind of romantic, and then the third one is just, yeah.
Oh, but then you'll be cold. If you say so.
Holly looks down at the massive roses still left in her arms, shaking her head.
Oh, I just got an achievement.
All these roses. I'm worried we missed someone, but there's no one left on the list. Funny.
Holly stares at you, then down at the roses, the gears in her head turning.
Oh! From who?
Me.
Holly's jaw drops. It takes her a few moments to find the words.
There's so many.
Did we actually pay for these roses, though?
This wasn't a real shift, was it? No, but I do think I might cry.
Aww. Normally I don't want to make people cry, but in this case it's wholesome.
I suppose it is. Thank you. This is so very sweet. Oh. Sorry. Well, when you put it like that, I suppose I could be taking better care of myself. Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to get her fired, because she genuinely loves her job. I can't imagine her doing anything else. And it's kind of nice if we befriend or romance her. I'm very curious to see, like, what she'd do once realized. Maybe she'd be like, what is it called? The people that, like, I was thinking of parties for kids, but something like that. I feel like could be the right vibe. I could see her working at one of those like pop-up Christmas stores.
Maybe it is. You know, I finished work early this evening. Strange to say, but I've got some time to kill. Wanna meet me later? Help me jingle some bells? Well, come on then.
Nice. Oh no. Is there gonna be a jump scare? Because the glasses popped up and the music's still going. Well, I just muted the music. The mouse is gone. I can't click on anything. I don't know if this is an actual glitch or this is the... Oh, I'm sure you're gonna notice it from the route. And I just finished this route, so this is like the worst timing. The weird thing is if I try to move the mouse, or like moving as high as I can to get to the, to like close the window, it's not working. But the music's still going. I don't know what happened. Because I mean, there are bugs and actual things in the game. Like, I think the stuff with our phone is something like that, but the fact that it's not letting me... Okay. So the mouse is good. I don't know what to do. I don't know if this is an actual thing that's messed up with the game. I'm kind of mad now. I'm like, damn it, I was doing more of the route with the in-game glitch, and I can't tell if I even triggered an actual glitch. I mean, thankfully we were on that last part of the conversation, so if I just do all the dialogue again, I can get that ending, but I don't know. I need to pause and look up if this is part of the thing. I feel like it's not. It's not letting me click anything, because I was gonna read the thing for the charm. That's where I wanted to aim the mouse, but nothing's happening. I have to look. I need to know. I'm curious. I mean, normally when the game gets messed up, it'll have like a thing like, oh, it's not working, and you have to close out. Let me see. Okay, so I couldn't find anything. I was trying to see. At first I looked up a list of like known glitches in the game. There's a lot of them actually, and some of them are kind of a little sad to read, where it's like the game like stops working, or stuff with characters, or problems where you can't realize some of them or continue. And I'm just like, damn, I hope that doesn't happen to me. I think this is like an actual thing though, where it's not. I don't know why the mouse is gone, so I'm just going to exit. I know it's not gonna save anything, but I think that's fine. No, it's like closing out. Yeah, not responding. I knew. So I've waited a little too long. There's this almost not like creepy, but you know, like the timing of that, of talking to a character. It's like, yeah, we'll see if you notice the effect or not, and then something actually goes wrong with the game. That was sort of funny, but also just kind of like, whoa. Okay, so this was the achievement I got. I can't see because sometimes things get cut off. Like when I start the game and it says like press space to continue, it's like really low in the screen, but whenever there's a collectible, I can see just enough of like a little bit of the picture in the corner and then the title, but I can't read when I'm playing what any of the collectibles actually are. But cool. Okay, so I'm assuming that's not gonna save. I mean, I always load my saves too. I feel just better about that. So I'll probably have to talk to Holly again and we'll see what's up. I mean, hopefully it'll be fine, because I did want the romance ending and I want my specs, dang it. But the rest of that playthrough went fine. It was kind of cool going through with like Daemon stuff and Holly's things, and I don't know if I'll like actually start the sassy chap stuff that isn't like, hey, I'm reporting a bug, you gotta fix it or whatever. But we'll see. But I mean, I've been playing for 2 hours. It's like almost midnight and I want to go to sleep now. But that was fun. Alright, see you next time. We'll probably have to finish that route and then keep going.